Okay. Let me. Hmm. So warm up. These two. Let's move these. Hey there, dragon. How are you? Chilling like a villain without being a villain. Then you're. How could you be chilling like a villain if you aren't a villain? And how does villains chill? How do you know how villains chill? That's a way of asking the question. Is there like a particular ritual that they have to go through? Because if you're chilling like a villain, wouldn't you be on like high alert because you're like trying not to get caught? I'm always caught breaking wind. Yeah. But that's just a very chaotic, how shall I say? I'm not sure. I'm like trying to think of a way of saying it. Because I don't know if a villain can be crashing. You're gonna have to make your own story about what you are. How goes the studies? I mean, they do crash. Get to. Oh, dear me. I have not been drawing as much. Say, manic, what that? Manic, cal. Oh, it's maniacal. And it's really good to me because I literally said out loud. My brain was like, is that how you spell maniacal? Why was it got maniacal? uh, yeah, that would be a pretty bad villain. It's the classic. Yes, the mana. Oh, dear God. Yeah, the villains. Those are like those kid villains, the old traditional. Like, I'm going to rule the world, and I'm going to do it this way. Oh, no one's hearing this whilst I'm saying out loud. And then in the corner is like the goodies are like, oh, we have to stop him. Yeah. And then you're like a kid who'll be like, doll. Because you're like the ones they don't know if it's a good plan or a bad plan until they get foiled. They're like, oh, I will destroy the whole world by using this entrance. I am not gonna say that. I'm like, I struggle. Complex device. About the cutting certain type of wire. There. I'm like trying to read that word, and I'm like, huh? And I'm trying like Yeah, because when was the last time? Is it 3 weeks I haven't streamed? So yeah, I only felt better like near the end of last week. So it takes a long time for me to recover, especially when I'm in my dizzy mode, and I'm like, like I can't focus. I can't move my head much. Like, I might as well have a neck brace on. According to the Google Transurcle. Oh, okay. Transurcle. So my sinister giggle. I mean, you could also, if you've got the points, you can always get Starflower to speak. So there, saves me from speaking, reading. I mean, and it's on Madame Lily. Hold on, what's the voice on again? It's Lyota. Lyota. So, but that one's only like the maximum of 300 characters, unless I go back to the traditional stream elements, so long long ass text can be done. So there's like an option. So have you been playing any games or going back to any W usuals? Hold on. I realise I have no glasses. Which one's the button to press? I forgot. Is that this one? Yeah. Version 1 script of the law for law purpose. Like, oh, what was I designing?
I will destroy the whole world by using this intrinsically complex device that can only be stopped by cutting a certain type of wire.
With that voice and saying those kind of things, I think Starflower really needs like a cape, like a monocle, mustache, the kind of like very cartoonish villain. Yeah, that certain type of wires. That's what she was like going, what? What was... trying to remember what I was doing before. Oh yeah. Yes, it's been a while. That's too much. You're really leaking out the script. Oh no. Oh, dear me. Okay. So last time I don't remember when I did this one. Oh no, that's the wrong date. I know that's the wrong date on the thing. Then, hey Mal, how are you? And then there was this version, standing and sitting. So this was supposed to be the newer version of Starflower. Because I was like, I'm a real kid now. It's been a while, but it's also been a while for me to stream. Oh, what is with the eyes? Nope, that's... trying to get back into the drawing thing. It was like ages since I've seen... Yeah. So stream-wise, I haven't been streaming for 3 weeks. And then the last time I saw you here, I don't remember. It's definitely been a while. It was like, reason why I haven't been streaming is because I had my dizzy spells, and when I get those dizzy spells, I just feel very off. Yeah, I'm good. I'm so much better than I was like last week. Last week I was still a little bit off, but the end of the week I was like, I can actually move my head, not feeling like my head's in the fishbowl, or like my vision go a bit funky, or I move around and be like, yes, everything kind of goes a little bit. Like I'm on a bouncy castle. As the description my sister say when she has her her Meniere's, but I don't. They say I don't have that, so I'm still finding that out. Wonder how the flower handles the. Oh, Latin? I don't know. I mean, you could try. You got the point. You might as well. So yeah, with the whole dizzy part, it makes it hard for me to concentrate, focus. So I feel very rusty. Like I have been trying to do some creative stuff. I've been listening to a whole bunch of Lilium today, which is why I'm curious. Oh, I mean, I don't know. I'm off until the 13th, getting a S8 tab tomorrow, and we'll be doing a bunch of drawing if you fancy company during the day. Yeah. Just poke me and be like, yo, I'm online now. The opening song. Oh, Elf. Oh, God. Isn't that like. That's really. I plan to just chill. Yeah. All good. Yeah, let me see what I've done. So I was trying to warm up before, like during the day. It says really old. I never watched it. My memory is just thinking Pinkhead. Elfin light. Lead light. Lip. 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 Like I know of it, but I've never watched it. Why do I think of her having like a what do you call it? Like she has like a brains. Yeah, she has brains, but trying to find my streamer bearings again. At least it's not like being a whole year in and be like, hello, that kind of thing. What up? Bye. Which one? Oh. Ah, okay. Which? Hold on. Oh, actually, I just realised I haven't opened up one more bot, which means fairy songs, which is can't use a word. Oh, it's because only you used it, and it was like you can't like that was that one. Yeah, it was because it was only you who was using it, so it was like I know. So it was like I wanted to clean up a bit. Yeah, those words are definitely. If I did bring that back, it won't be that kind of like this, that, A, B, blah blah blah. You know, it has to be something like was it you have to use like a replacement word for art, like fluffykins. I love fluffykins, that kind of stuff. But of course, because it was not being used, I just went. Actually, is it still here? I'm just seeing if I've hidden it. Nope, it's gone. It's oh, okay. Yeah. It's like I put it on and now you take it off. Well, on my iPad, my glasses are still on, so it's only you guys who could it toggles off on the PC version. So yeah. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, time to give stuff. Remember, don't go to it's maximum of 300 characters, or else it won't say it. Especially for this voice. Let's move on. Let's stay on this. It's gonna blah. Hey, PJ. It's been a while. Thanks for the message when I did the thing of saying that I couldn't stream because of health. I'm waiting. What?
Accipient conum vitae, Kyrignus divina leison.
Eh? For some reason, it was really quiet on my end. I was like going, what? Something just cursed me. I have no idea what was said. Dearie. Oh, bless me. Yeah. We'll never know. Nope. Gain the crown of life or something. Or something. So even you don't know. Hmm? um Also, I was on my off time. I did go and upgrade to the version 2 of Clip Studio Paint, the perpetual version 2, because of multiple liquefied layers. That's the only reason why I went and upgraded, because normally I wouldn't, but when I saw it, I went, I need it. The amount of layers that I go through, especially... so, you know, the Clip Studio you have, it's version 1. And then there's then they went to version 2 last month. I think it was in like the beginning of like mid last month. And with the new edition is, so, okay. Before, should I bring up one of my many layered, you know what, I'll bring up one of my models. I used to struggle with this. I'm like looking at my bold version. Yeah, okay. So like before, when I had to, when I did try to edit, I couldn't use the liquify because it was only 1 layer per time with the liquify. It's loading right now. I'm just so, and then with the version 2, so sneaky that they did this. They added it on the version 2 and be like, by the way, if you upgrade to version 2, you don't have to liquify. So, okay, let me grab no, these are the flats, damn it. I opened up the wrong layer. I mean, the wrong thing. Clean up, okay. When the word for a word. Were you just looking up that stuff? Okay, so liquify is a push and pull. So, you know, like with the magic blah, 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 the lasso 2, you can like move the lines around a bit, like you can cut and you can push the areas around. With liquify, it's more, it's in the name. Like before they had liquify tool. All right, so before, okay, let me just grab this example oh god, okay, so like this is liquify. It's make it liquids. Oh god, that's going in somewhere else. So this is just 1 layer, giving you a thing. I mean, look it up just to double check. Rather give correct info than slow, then shoot the gun and hit my fair dues. So this is liquify. Before, when I first got this, you only had the mesh transformation, which was the worst because yes, this was the back in the days when there was no such thing as liquify, and I was crying because even in the iPad Procreate, they have a liquify in there. This one was so restricting that you can, yes, have more sections, but then you had to zoom in and be like, this is the worst way of editing. And then they introduce liquify, was it last year? So this music's really funky. So in here you can do like make it expand or contract so it goes small. And Lord of Fire, please. Oh, thanks for that, dragon. So, like, this is just a flattened eye because I was just using it to do the thing. So if I go into a place where there is like more than just one layer, so like, okay, let me just close that eye. That was just me to separate the eyes. So here, before, you can only, okay, let me just hide the hair, because the hair is just like, before you could only do it for one layer. So even though back then I would be like selecting, be like, oh, I'll be able to liquefy everything. It didn't do that. So then you could only do this. Don't mind the mirror reflecting symmetrical rule on my brain. So you would have to go in and you'd be like, yeah, I need to do them bit by bit. That was then. Now you can just click on the folder and give myself a bit of a weird head. Oh my god. Because even when back then I would be like, oh, it'd be fine, and try to do it on the folder. Wouldn't be able to do that, and then I had to go in and painstakingly go with every single layer. So liquefy is one of the good things. There's also a new thing that I've not tried, which is a shading. Oh, let me just see where the heck it is in. It's like a light source, a generator. Saying this, and I'm like, I've never used it, so I have no idea where it is. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I don't care for the light thing. Yeah, it does. It's good for those who have trouble getting a idea for the light source, or be like, yeah, give me a bit of help. But if those are definitely for those who don't know that. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but liquefy also is how people quickly just make that blush emote from blush? Huh? But yeah, the main reason is for the liquefy, the multi-layer push and pull. That's only. Hey, Techie! Yeah, Dragon, what do you mean by the flush emote? And because you already got the version 1, you can actually, there should be a discount. It was like a very big discount when it first got launched. I'm not sure about now, but there will be a discount. It's, you know what, I don't remember how much I paid. The thing is, if you don't want to do like the subscription, just go with one. Yeah, I'm just like, it's to BTT. Let me see if do you have the link? Just tell me if you got the link. Not Earth Day. Why? Just say that you got the link and I'll permit you. This CC is amazing, by the way. Oh! Is it? Okay. You know what? I forgot that I turned on the closed caption. Yeah. Yeah. So with that one, that particular emote, yes. Let's example with this. So there are different types, kind of like tools. So the one I normally use is the push. So I'll be like, let's just oh, that's the wrong. That's in here. Let's make that bigger. kind of like push. Oh. And then the one that you just example is this one, where it just kind of expands the face, you know? Thinking about another game, so I legit went CC into game mode. Oh. Oh god, let me just get that back to... But yeah, there's so many, oh, even this one. Oh, look at that head going a bit funny. Oh, that's going in. Oh dear. But yeah, I only ever used the push liquefy. Okay, I have no idea what the CC is saying. Oh well. You know, it's doing the wiggling. Yeah, it is. What it? Do that. Hey, boo. Yeah, I was I think last time I didn't have it activated, and then I went, you know what? I'll just activate it, even if it mistranslates what I say. But yeah, if you want to ask any questions about version 2, I'm still learning about it, but... Oh yeah, they've improved on the, was it the blending of colors? So, yeah. Haven't tried it. You think you're gonna wait? Yeah, fair dues. Especially if you're not like... Oh, if you do upgrade, you lose the ability to open the one program on 2 different devices. They didn't say that until after, and be like, everyone's like, hold on, I can't use it on this computer and then on this laptop when I'm not using my computer. You have the tab arriving tomorrow, so want to see how well it goes. A tab? Yeah. But me, being me, I already had a second copy because I had 3 devices at one point. Now I've got 2 devices and I upgraded and went, eh. Although I haven't really left my house and I need to get out a little bit more. One with the glasses looks cool. Hey, it's like push-up glasses. Okay, this one I'm drawing right now is pants. Thank you. Someone over there removed it for me. But maybe if I know how to do it, I want to make it so at a certain part when I'm like, hey, the shade. I want to make it so at one point, like with the touch of a button, I don't know, it'll be definitely a kind of like a cool thing to learn to do with like an animation and a little ding. Oh, I missed out on some interesting. Was it emotes? Those really whacked out faces. Oh yeah, I wanted to draw. I will definitely go back to some of the projects I started and haven't completed, like my rigging. I have been improving my normal, but sometimes I feel like the mouth, I'm not happy with it, and I'm like, I really should get at least my chibi or my normal complete, my newer version 2, I guess. I don't know. I guess this is version 0.0. And there'll be like version 1. I don't know. I don't count in versions. Yeah. Liquify. It's now going to be so much used way more, I think. Especially when I was designing my model, I know I was struggling a lot. It's like you get it done, you're like, I want to move it, but I can't because I have to go through the pain of going through each layer. Always nice to go back into the chibi mode. Hmm. I was, I was like going, what's going on? It's just doing it's doing everything. It's thinking very hard right now. Come on. whilst I wait. So, hide my bald head. I mean, I'm still looking at my bald head when I'm doing the rigging. Maybe I'll show you guys what I've done so far. Later? I'm not sure. Doodle. Been meaning to update yeah, I removed my lurk because I was not happy with the lurk. Hmm. Trying to figure out if I want it to be poking outwards or inside. Oh, I found my old, I thought I had lost it, my art from way back when, I think the first ever drawing that I found, that I did, well, not first ever, it's the one that I first kind of survived. Was like maybe about 13, 12, 13. No, 13, I think. And I'm like, oh my God. I really should take a picture and like be like, this is how I used to draw. It's like big eyes. It was like big eyes, and then somewhat small shoulders, and then tiny hands. Or like elbows that kind of like go a bit like this, and then the body's like this, proportioned. Oh dear. I think I'll get around to like taking some photos and then be a redraw. Yeah. And most of them, they don't even have a full body because I only ever really focused on the face. I mean, I'm still doing it now, but at least I can kind of get a full body, legs, feet, hands. What was I? Oh, so every time I'm like changing color, gives me a bit of a new look to things. Like, I found my original, no, it's not, my second, no, actually, my original of, you know, the warrior girl, that Kumi warrior, call her Kumi warrior. Can't remember what her actual name was. I just went, just give her a name of Kumi. I found the original drawing with her brother, and I was like, oh my god, it has not been lost. I'm like trying to think of a pose or a face, and I'm like, huh. So I think I started practicing drawing yesterday. I don't know, maybe I'll look at my folder. When did I properly started practicing? Like getting warmed up again. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm like looking at my past files, and most of them, let's just say I made a file and then they're kind of like littered with like really bad doodles, and I'm like, eh. Oh, okay. Enjoy your luck. Enjoy the maze. Even though I started late, I won't stream, like try to match my normal hours. Gotta start, like baby steps. Don't go crazy, jump into the deep end of like how many, like X amount of hours. Like minimum. Don't know if it's the same with you guys. Sometimes I don't like the way the marks go on to a digital like the brushes. I go for a phase and I'm like, I don't feel it, and then I have to change different brushes. I did that with my like IRL like pencils. I'll be there forever. Although I do have like different colors, and I always work with a mechanical pencil. I haven't done that in a while. Like go like true analog. My brain was like, what's the word again? Keep going cycling from my little what do you call it, palette thingy here. My brain. I did have more, and then I just started deleting a whole load, and I'm like, eh. Because normally, if I was to use my site, I would use the crayon. And I mean, like, it's similar to like how the pencil, yeah, the pencil brush. My brain was like, what are you saying? But yeah, there's me just like trying to get back into the feel. Like, how does one draw again? Mm. And then the other way I could do would be practicing drawing proportions of face. Plus, okay. It's like going, what's that sound? Someone's like got a motorcycle outside, be like, just running their motor. That's so jank. Ah. So let's make it a bit so then not so childlike. Ah. Definitely feel like I've gone back to. Oh, I didn't draw on another layer. Damn it. Damn it. So yeah, I flip flop right now. Trying to find my my flow again. I am trying to avoid using the symmetry tool. What temptation so real? I've relied on that ruler far too much. Like I definitely use it as like a proper crutch now. So I need to get back into that state of not like relying on that. Just have to rely on the back and forth of pressing a key. I mean, it's only I really should only rely on it when I'm doing like cleanups and doing models, especially if it's like straight head-on kind of characters. Yeah, it's like a way of making it faster. One less side to draw. Definitely harder when you go back to proper pencil and paper, and then you're like, God, I have to draw both sides. I can't control Z. Damn. Or for me, I set it up so I don't have to press Control Z. I just press Z. So I have to be very careful with my finger if I want to press the Z button to go backwards, the undo button, or yeah. I've definitely fallen back into habits. Draw the face first, make it full detail, then draw the body. This is bad. At least I caught myself doing the thing. Oh god. It's because I'm always very I do like drawing the face a lot. Yeah. Hold on. Set that. But yeah, I really should get back to that habit of drawing everything first before focusing on one area. I'm just moving this so I have more space. Should really think of a pose first, or find a... Nah. We'll just go from here. I'm so used to references. I sometimes wonder how I think of poses back when. It was like, trying to remember how many years ago now. Like 2005, I used to just draw very blocky characters, so like all the squares and all that, and then somehow I made a character out, like a pose. But there was no reference, and trying to think of it. How did I do those? I guess I didn't really worry about the consequence of misproportions. Now I'm like really like, oh, version 2, I totally forgot about it. I don't really use models that much. The 3D model that they now have a head. I don't know if Mal's still here, but they have a actual head that you can change the features, which is kind of cool. So like, if you could see in this, let me just make it a bit bigger so you can see it right here. I wonder, can you see it? Yeah, you can. So in here, you can actually change the features. So it could go, so there's a neutral. So let's do the neutral. You can go in here and make the neck thick. You can make like certain things, the features. Or you can make him a well chunk. So like if I go into this window, it's all sides. And adapt to editing. So you can see like from how it looks from front and all that. I can make him even like kind of more villainous. But you can also go into each of the segments and a little bit alien, move the eyes high, as high as you want. Or in the side view, you could get it so you could, I don't know, let me see, depth. Oh. Can you see where the eyes are in the side view? You can make it so sunken in so it's like gone, but it doesn't affect the front, it just affects the side. Not but yeah, this is kind of good for those who want to try and I would say for the manga artists that needs like a certain feature. So if they've already drawn it, they can kind of like try and get the head to a similar face shape. There are limitations for sure. Like don't mind his big head. I'm guessing you can say presets. Yes. So in how do I do this again? In here, this says register material, so you could do that and then put it into a folder and be like, oh, I'm making a comic. This character is this from this comic. Like if someone's doing like web comics, because that's when most of the time people use these, and also like the body shapes. Actually, he's creeping me out. Let me with the body, they've also done something else. No, that's not it. Body type. So we'll just pop in a boy. Damn it. Why are you like hovering out into... Jeez. Don't mind his big toes here. Oh god. Right. So now you can actually make it so it's like male female, and you can actually make the hands do different thing. I don't remember if they did this before. I think it was just it's been a while. But you can make it so it pose the hands. I don't have my webcam on, so I can't do the whole take a picture of my hand and move it. It reacts with your hand live. So like here, here, it says import hand pose in real time. It can only do it so much. Like with version 1, you can get like a photo and it will copy that. Yes, this one should be I mean, if you look inside your one, hold on, what did you get the Pro or the? No, you should be able to use it, the 3D models. Like if you go in there, pop in a model, the model, the body, the full body, yes, you get that one. You don't have Pro? You got EX or Pro? But you should be able to get the models. What? I lie, it's Pro. I think you should be able to use in Pro as well. I'm not. The only thing that's limiting with Pro and EX is the animation frame rate. I can't remember how to get to the model. So if anything, go into Windows and look for materials. What was it? Because I popped my one out. Let me just pop it there. So you can't even see it. Let me just swap it around for a moment. Let's wrong this over here for a moment. So it's in the materials workspace. Where are you? Yeah, I have downloaded a lot of stuff. There's like an autofill thing that I've downloaded. I think I use like CP or whatever coins. So in your body, so in your 3D, you should be able to get into body type and then drag in a model. If you want to see the multi windows, you want to go into Windows again, go all the way to all side views, which is right underneath timeline and animation cell. Okay, I'm going to pop this back out because then it doesn't take up so much space. You only have subview? Huh? In Windows, look down. Do you have animations, timelines? There's one called all side views. I'm not sure, unless you screenshot it and then I can say yes or no. Actually, let me... Damn it. Why didn't I... let me just... was it display capture existing Cintiq? Oh no, I did have it. Oops. Let me just delete that. I forgot that I did have so in here, all the way down, do you not have this? It's above like navigator and subview in this area. Right there. This will pop up this, but of course it most probably show you what? Nope. Then that means it's only in EX or maybe it is a version 2 thing. I have no idea. I've assumed it's always been there. Ah, dearie. Don't mind me. But yeah, that beauty. But like if this, oh yeah, can't see it because this, I'm not sure if it's a thing because I know I had I actually bought some hands back in when before, this is all when I was in version 1, like preset faces and hands, even the feetsies. I've actually moved everything so it's a little bit more organized. Oh god, I really should get rid of some stuff. I'm building up on the mini model. But yeah, this one, you can make it so you can move the fingers around a bit. But that was before I realized that the model. Well, let me just see. Wow. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think it might be an EX thing. I see your screenshot. Okay, let's go back to drawing. I've only ever. Well, I mean, I did have the Pro. I've never updated that one, so I wonder if Ray is still using it. No, I don't. Who did I give it to? I've passed it on to so many people to use. It's still on version 1 as well. Yeah, because I can't remember, he was thinking of buying his own one, and then I was like, I haven't really spoken to him since, so. But yeah, he did, like, he was thinking about buying, but that was back when it was still version 1. Yeah. The other reason why I went and upgraded after thinking about it, it's like I've always upgraded on like other programs, just the one-time thing. Because I mean, when you think about it, I have been using this program for a good while. Like from 2016. Yeah, around then I was using I was on Psy, and then I was on Clip Studio Paint when I first started streaming, which was in 2016. 17? 16. I do have the version 2 of that. I just keep bouncing back to Clip Studio Paint. It's a shame that it's because it's like only was it coded by the one person, so it has kind of like, actually I should check to see if there's an update on it, because they no longer update version 1, and then version 2 is still in development. It's been on like perpetual development for a long time. This pose. Oh, it's this way around. Okay. Kind of made the butt stick out that way. I was like, that doesn't feel right. Made the brush way too big. I'm so used to having the brush so big now because of life 2D when I was like trying to make everything equal, and then I made the brush too small, and I started adjusting that way. What? It does feel like it. Because I'm so used to seeing it this way. Let's go for a different. Oh, wondering why everything was. I forgot that I made that wider so you could see the function of the face warping thing. Uh, let's go back to Chibi's. I was trying to draw a normal face, and the jaw was like, whoa, down here. Hello there. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the very scuff stream. Maybe back in a bit. Okie dokie. Oh. Strange. What am I drawing? Oh, angry. Okay. I really should have plans with my streams like I used to. Nowadays is like, I guess because of being slightly inconsistent compared to back then, and also health issues. It's like, kind of like blindfold, me having a blindfold and trying to throw a dart and hopefully it sticks kind of moment. Like, mean, I did have days when back when I started streaming was like, let's just warm up. Oh, this picture I like. Let's continue on with it and be like, kind of like fleshing it out and making it come to life, giving it a bit of personality, rather than it being just a generic doodle like all these. Well, the other thing that I used to do was use like a generator, and it like gives me a prompt and just go with the flow with that. It was like those prompts that says like I'm trying to remember. Oh, I trying to remember the prompts that they did. It was like a wizard, no, a wizard that I don't remember. It was definitely weird prompts because but it was like because it's done by one person, the amount of like generation, especially the limitation of the database, it's like wah. It was definitely a great warm up tool. Yeah, all my warm ups used to be like the beginning of the stream, and then there was a project that I was doing, then I'll go on to that. Nowadays it's like, got it. I need to find the flow again on what I want to do. So it was like, if you're like trying to live in the past is not gonna help, right? Like the good old days. Actually, straighten the legs with the liquefy. Good old liquefy. Oh, damn it. That shoulder. Eh. Uh, Definitely a rare thing for me to draw Guy. I mean, it's definitely the body. I could just edit a bit and be like, yeah, it's a girl now. I think I'm sticking with it because it's something different. that. Oops. It does feel like I've kind of like gone back to back to basics. That hairstyle. Let's not. What is this hairstyle? Yeah. You can tell that I don't really draw. Welcome back. Short hair. Oh dear. Mm. Let's give it some clothes. Why did I? Let's go with a bit of a thick lines. Thicker lines than what I had earlier. It's because I changed brushes. Trying to get some detail and be like, yep. Mm-hmm. Kind of beheaded her. Separate the head and the body. drink. For some reason I decided, yeah, let's layer. Layer. So if this had I were to like separate it, then it'll be like layers. Got a jacket, shirt, the pants, the basic body. I think I'm like thinking in model design separation still, even though I haven't really been doing that much. Oh, saying that, Live 2D, the program, they're doing a beta testing for version 5, and there's a lot of really good stuff coming in. Like a much better auto meshing, rather, so it's more responsive compared to it being jank and all over the place, even though it's like on the actual art mesh, but it's kind of made it too like wide and not pretty. But now with the new version, alpha, no, it's not alpha, it's not beta, it's alpha testing. So a lot of the stuff that they're going to be doing is like, oh, I haven't actually tried it myself. I have kind of like still playing with the stable version, because there's a lot of people who's complaining about like the UI is a little bit not working, or they remove some nice little parts that we kind of gotten used to. Trying to remember the person who's like kind of well known for Live 2D like rigging. He did a curse rig with the alpha program, and I'm trying to remember what the curse one was. Last time he was messing around, I think it was more of a goal, and they got him to rig a turkey meat, and it was very cursed. And then this time round, he was rigging. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was definitely curse, but he was using that curse image to test all the functions of Live 2D. I'm like thinking, shall I have a look to see if I can find the info? I don't think I want to subject you guys to pain, suffering, and eyes bleeding. It was a shame that I only saw the beginning of it and didn't see the rest of it because they stream quite late. But there are VODs. It's an animal. What animal, though? Hey, no problem. What you're considering about it, like trying to see what's different? Cost me 15 to upgrade to version 2 Pro. Yeah, it's not that it's not that much if you think about it. And then another to upgrade to, yeah. Oh, you're thinking of going into EX? A lot of people, a lot of people still just use the Pro even if they upgrade, because it depends if you like. For me, I've only ever used the animation side once, and that was to animate my ninja cat. Now that I've got Live 2D, I don't need to do that. Although learning how to do those cell animation was an interesting step. Yeah, a lot of people were like, there was an infographic of like someone saying, "Oh, I want to I'm considering upgrading," and then there was one. It was like one of those start from this side line and then follow the questions, and if it's a yes or a no, you go down those routes, and then it says tells you to upgrade or stay with the version or I don't know. Hold on, let me see if I can find that tweet, and you can go down the route. It's like a little game. What was it? Really? API Chug Pro. Okay. Yeah, that it's because it's like a big jump. I think when yeah, you don't use it enough to go to EX. So yeah. I have like too many stuff that I can't find the thingy. Maybe in a year I've used it more. I will. Yeah, you're definitely a casual artist. You don't really need to upgrade to an EX unless you want the certain features. They do give you like a. I couldn't find that thingy because I've like too many things in Twitter that I'm like going, I can't find it. Let me try again. One. Let's see. Yeah, it's a choice. I think that's the reason when I bought. So the Pro version was the first one I bought before I like went. You know what? I really want the EX version, and that's the reason why I didn't upgrade that one because it was way more to upgrade the program, whereas normally they have like sales. And I waited for a sale, and then I bought what I'm using the current EX version of version 1 back then. So, and it was so much cheaper than upgrading. Is it really? I have definitely liked so much like my whole my whole like section in Twitter is plush, loads of drawings, animations, loads of rigging actually. Let's do that. So like I'm like looking at all these. Oh yeah, that's the curse ham turkey. Oh dear, it was so cursed. I don't think there's any volume, so it's like he just put it over his model, and yeah, he rigged this live, and I was like, what the hell? But that's his not his recent one. He hasn't updated the recent one. I'm trying to find it. Oh yeah, that's him when he was rigging it. It looks like and there's like a hand an arm. He rigged it so it goes up. Hold on. The jiggle physics on that meat. Being there and watching that getting rigged was like scared and also amusing at the same time. Where is it? Where is it? It's hold on, what month is that? Oh, I may not have liked it. I mean, I thought I did liked it. But yeah, that guy, he's got an interesting humor. That and also his viewers are the one who'd be like, rig this, and then they give him pictures. He'd be like, okay, give me some ideas on what to rig, and then everyone will be like, I've got this picture, it'll be great. And then I join in and be like, what am I looking at? And then he'll be like, I didn't choose this. Well, I did choose this, but it was shared by the lovely viewers. Yeah. Why do I feel like I'm drawing like a K-pop? Was it chibi? Let me just copy that. Remember's here. It's like yeah, let's do that so I can get a rough idea of where his head be. I give him a pointy head. Oh dear. guess one of my projects could be drawing some fan art, K-pop fan art kind of thing. Yeah. I noticed I don't do, well, I haven't really been watching as much anime as I used to. I've even calmed down on watching K-dramas as well. Although I do keep up with watching One Piece. What else do I watch about that? Yeah, the only fan art I've ever done was when I did back when I did Inktober. And the fan art was Monster Hunter, and that one time when I did One Piece drawing of the island of Zol. I don't remember how to pronounce the freaking name. It's got like a whale tree. Yeah. Not even the characters. Although I did look at my folder, and I did draw back then. Was it a very lanky version of a very simplified version of Sanji with compared to, oh, I've forgotten the character's name. God damn it! From Oran High School Host Club. Tamaki. Blonde hair, hoses, holds a rose, and Timmy. Although I have been like looking at some really old anime, like what I remember, and be like, actually, I want to watch it. And what was it? It's really old. It was like I've only checked out the first episode, and I don't remember anything. And I think when I did watch it when I was a kid, it was Anthony's, I think. I don't remember. But the first episode, it was so weird because it was like, feel like they abducted a kid. And then, in quotation marks, send him to another world. There are also like some other animes that I want to try and find and watch it from the beginning, because a lot of them I've never really seen it from the beginning. Like one, I'm trying to. I want to know the title of it. It's like a girl. It's one of those kind of like magical transformation, but it's a little girl who I think has a wand or something like that, but she can transform herself into like teenager or grown up. I don't even know, but I don't know the name of it. So like I know I have seen some of the episodes, but I don't remember anything about it. It was it's on TV, watch it. There I'm giving. I want to give him a bean body. Those bean bodies making it the way the pose. I've given it such a. Oh god, let me just. There we go. I'm not sure why I've made it hold its waist. Hands on hips. Um, really did start late. I was like going, what time is it now? Almost 10. Doesn't help, like sometimes my brain just forgets how to read in 24-hour clock. Maybe I should change my little online was it streaming clock and so it's not in 24-hour. You're so used to 24. Yeah. Well, like every so often my brain just kind of like derp and I'm like, what time is it? Yeah, that's true. It's easier to say like that rather than be like, it's 1 o'clock, AM or PM. And be like, ugh. Whereas when you just say in 24 hours, be like, yeah, it's 13 o'clock. Hold on, what time is that? Especially those who don't know it, the 24-hour thing. And then you have to like be like, take away 12. There's the time. A good thing that my because my uh my actual case is now sitting on the table, and it has a LED cooler animation whatnot like a window, and so I put the clock on there, and it's in 24 hours. But luckily, on my actual desktop, it's AM PM, so I sometimes forget, and I just look at my my cooler clock instead, and be like, "Oh, it's that time." And then dirt. Okay. I'm like not trying not to change my nib as often. So I keep having to twist it because it's going onto the flat edge. I'm trying to like, I know I have loads of nibs. I just just don't want to go through a whole load of them in one go because yeah, they don't make them as they used to. They kind of like wear out very quickly, especially the amount of times I draw. When I do go into like a drawing frenzy. And then every so often I keep looking at the screen protector on this thing, on my tablet, and I'm like, is it okay? That, you know, like you don't want it to go into the point. I know, like if my was it my nib starts traveling a groove, then I know that it's time to change. But because I draw light, so it's not so bad. It's just every so often, like when the sunlight kind of like reflects off the sheet, I could see like this white area where all the scratching in the middle of did I turn off the cursor? Cursor capture. Nope. So it's because I got the smallest brush ever. So like it's normally around here that on my actual screen that's like the whitest, because that's where normally the canvas is. You know what? I'm gonna change this back to brush shape with specific cursor, so you can actually see it even when the dot is tiny. Okay, let's just okay, there we go. Now you can see where it is. Because originally I used to use, was it the brush, was it the cursor type, which is the brush size, or the dots? But now I'm using brush shape and tool. But because it's so tiny, the only time when you actually see the thing is either when I zoom in, like that's as tiny as it is, or when I make it big and then you could see like the design of the brush. I don't normally do that, but I'm like, change it up a bit. Rather than having always just a circle. Because that was let me just show you brush size, which would be, hold on, oh yeah, paintbrush. So it would be just a circle. That was an actual brush rather than the pen tool that I'm using. I like to see the shape of the brush. Yeah, I saw it on some of the artists, and I'm like, hold on, you can do that? Because I thought it was a Photoshop kind of thing. I never really thought to look further. But it helps with this actual icon to so that you guys could actually see where I am, because like I know where it is because I'm looking at my screen, right? But for you guys, you'd be like, oh, hold on, there's lines. I think there's lines, especially when it's like the thinnest of the thinnest. Hold on, where's the like barely visible unless I start drawing over and over and over again. Because I realize like I normally do this this one pointing at the wrong thing, this kind of thing, like very smudgy-esque drawings, and I'm trying to get into the habit of drawing with a thinner line and then just building up from that. So it does feel a little bit weird. I do. Do enjoy the whole color pencil. I think it's a comfort thing where I just like fall back on the color pencil brush, even though it's a pencil. Because like even though I've like installed or downloaded, was it a Psy version? Kind of like a replica Psy pencil? Yeah, that one. I don't use it as often nowadays. And then this one's like I think this is like a marker version of it, of the Psy. It's kind of like feels like Psy paint tool size color pencil. It was a downloadable item. Let me just see if I can find the download of it. Pencil. I don't think I've actually organized the size stuff. Don't worry. Still like trying to clean up my order my stuff. I need to make it so it doesn't show the ones I put in folders. Gotta go through this again later. But yeah, that it does like say Psy like the different names. Oh, did not want to show that in file. X. There. 3 different Psy replicas. Looking at it, I prefer looking at this stroke. Yeah, it reminds me of the color pencil. Oh, the crayon, not color pencil. The crayon in Psy. There are some artists that still use Psy over. What was it? Maho Cup. He's definitely still using it. You miss Psy. But what it is, it's still a good program. I just think that was like a small. I guess because of its updates was very rare and far and few between kind of thing. It's a shame. There have been times that I want to like open up Psy. I might one day just like open out during my off day and be like, let's see if I can use this again. Just minus all the tools that I'm so used to now. I'm saying that Clip, Clip Studios, they have done quite a lot of good stuff. It's just a shame that they went into like the whole. If you want the latest update, you need to have the was it the pass? I most probably saw like a good amount of like people using their mobile version, like with their subscription mode. So they were like, "Yay, we need to go that direction. We make more money, and I should keep ourselves afloat." So like that's the reason why I don't mind paying for an upgrade, because I've done that with other things before. So was it Camtasia with Snagit? What else do they do again? So like Snagit to like record screens. Camtasia was like their version of a video editing program. But then it was like every year be like, upgrade. And I used to be like, okay. And now I'm like, yeah, no. I'll keep with my current Snagit for screenshotting my desktop if I need to. Or using DaVinci Resolve for video editing, which I really need to get used to, and I haven't really done much with it, especially because I haven't really done any speed painting stuff like I used to. So technically, with the current setup with my OBS, I make it so it records my program. So my Clip Studio Paint is being recorded separately. Hey there, Sergeant. How are you? Is that what I think it is? Oh my god, you're a you got Dairiku stuff. You're a chat bling. Yeah. I do the bling too. That is such a cool. I do like that little light sticks. I think I've only been subscribed to her once, and that was just because someone did a random gift sub. Like a bulk during her subathon? Or was it her... Yeah, subathon, which lasted like several days. I think I've been subbed for the past 9 months. Really? Yeah. And then every so often I'll be like, oh, hold on, she's streaming. And it's her just sleeping, or her AFK, so her character is sleeping. But of course they kind of like pause the timer because it's doesn't count that there's no interaction. All you see is a sleeping avatar. Was it while she's like off doing her gym stuff or everyday thing? I did like her sleeping animation though. Yeah. I mean, did I turn it off? Yeah, I turned my one off where it goes to sleep. But her one is definitely more more detailed, more what do you call it? It's like her like dozing and then like as if she kind of like wake up a little bit and go back to sleep. It is kind of cool. Because you can never tell if the person's actually back, because it does kind of feel like, oh, I'm back again, because it's gained back the tracking. So that was kind of good. Yeah, how have you been? Been okay. Good, good. Well, I have been away for 3 weeks because of being unwell, but that was due to dizziness, so I couldn't focus. Yeah, thank you. So when I get dizzy, I can't focus and I can't concentrate on stuff, especially looking down at my monitor, my tablet. So yeah, it kind of sucked. Now I'm like, I feel like I'm trying to relearn how to draw again because I didn't do as much as I wanted to. So yeah, nope. Thank you. Just lose tracking whilst I grab my cup. I should turn back on the sleeping track, but every time it loses track, it always makes me go into sleep. So I'm like, where is it? I should make it so it stops. It just kind of like keeps to an animation. Idle lost tracking. Oh. Gonna how long until to be? Let's second. So if I do this, I'm even gonna try to relearn drawing. I've not done it in so long. Can't even. That's the thing. It's just touching the program and I would say picking up like maybe an old picture and then redrawing. For me, it's more of draw random stuff. Like I will always go back to emote drawings of some kind. Like let's do that. Open this. Let's turn all these off. I kind of started warming up on these ones. So this little kind of like, like I have an idea kind of thing, and this. Or the other option is to do fan art if you like that. So yeah, those there are options. It's just how you go about it. It's if you want to draw, you will find a way of getting back into the groove. It's just when you pick up something, sometimes you improve or get worse. And at one point, I realized I was getting worse. Especially when I compare my digital, when I first started streaming, the stuff that I drew back then, I'm like, why can't I do that anymore? It's like, why? What's wrong with me right now that I can't get back to that state? But because I know more than I did back then, I'm also more conscious, but then I'm also be like, nah, I'm back to square one. Why don't I go back to that? Bit of a conundrum in that sense. And I think I used to draw quite large because could build up on that and didn't have to worry. I think I had like a landscape, and then I just drew like a load of like beans posing. I don't know what that pose is, but so if you have the drive to draw, it's the bat. There we go. So yeah, if you want to draw, you will find a way to draw of even just getting the first stroke onto your canvas, your paper. Never say never when it comes to anything really. Like me trying to go back to Live 2D. I look at it and I'm like, I've forgotten everything, and I'm kind of beating myself up. It's because I need to practice a little each day, and I tend to not do that because especially when I get ill, when I'm not well, to sit and stare at a program looking down whilst I'm in this dizzy state, and I'm like, just have fun. If you wanted, if you want to go back into drawing, just have fun. It might not look right, but when you do a load of doodles and if like the next day or a few days later, you'd be like, actually, that's a good pose. And then you go in and kind of clean it up and make it work. It's like when you're in the moment and you start drawing stuff, it might not, some of them you'd be like, oh, that's awesome. And then some of them you'd be like, it's there. Just leave it. Don't delete it. But then you're like, hold on, that can be something because I've got an idea. I delete all the things. Yeah, that's... Look at my folder. Let me actually share my screen. So, I don't have 16 on this computer because it's on my external. Like, look how old that one is. There are loads of weird doodles in here that, actually, where is, I can't even, oh yeah, I can, okay, extra large. Some of the oldest stuff, like, they're like, how long have I? So like in 2017 was when I think it was in July was when I was affiliated, but I had streamed in 2016. The first time I started streaming was in 2016. So some of this stuff, a lot of this was streamed. It's just 16 I didn't bring over the folder. Like all these stuff. I don't like this. I never even completed the heart one. See, look at all this. I could go back on any of these and do a redraw. Oh, I still like this one. Cosplay. Look, stuff that I started drawing but I never completed. Oh, the panda chicken. I've forgotten about that. And this is only in... I label this all in months, so then I know what I've done in each month. It helps me. Like Alice. See? Like any of these, I'd be like... You can tell like how much I've changed my art style, if you think about it. Like all these imagery. I wonder... Like the drawings have changed, right? Now that I'm looking, I'm like, yeah, the drawings have changed. Except for this one. This one feels like it's still the same thing. It's just the little girl. If you look at like how I've done... I mean, damn it. Like that. The same-ish. Sure as hell have been changed in the past. And then, oh yeah, I forgot about this fan art. I forgot that I did this one, the Mage's Bride, Mage's Bride. I can't remember the name of the anime anymore. But yeah, like you can see, I save each step for each different. Nope, each step. It's not even each different day. It's all this is all dated in one day. Even though I don't think that's right. Hold on. I go into the dates. Yeah, you can tell that they're all different dates. That's not right. July. I have some a August one. Oh, July. August, yeah, August. Okay, let me just turn that back to it. Oh dearie. But yeah, like I say, oh, you guys' picture. Like this one, this is chaotic. Oh, I don't know, that looks so similar to what I'm drawing, how I draw now. Oh. That. The chaos in this this warm-up. And that's only one folder. Oh my god. So like there's some things that I've changed and a lot of things I have not. Like this, all this, like you could see. I want to go back into doing this because placement and body, whatnots, I'm not sure about this pose though. This looked like I was looking at some pictures. Yeah, you could see that I've been studying. Did I not? Yeah, no, I didn't. I was doing some photo studies. And then it went on into a weirdness. Oh, that was when I was doing that. Okay. Okay. But yeah, it's like going down memory lane all of a sudden. And then when I went in heavily into the whole Nogiganti hunting on Monsanto World, yeah. But yeah, that you could see like oh yeah, what's this one? Oh, back when I was doing the poster poster project that was run on by a guy who did a project. I can't remember if it was I paid for the course. No, I paid for the course. And he was like, you now have to choose a film or make a poster, and you need to research all the images, grab like loads of Pinterest images, and start doing thumbnails. I used to do a lot of these. Initial idea thumbnail thingy. Maybe I need to get back into the whole thumbnail stuff again. Just like draw in a small box and be like, oops, I'm not even there. Get a little idea of where all the positioning and be like, yes, ta-da. Oh, dear me. But like I say, first marks on a piece of paper or on a online canvas, a box cannot contain me. I mean, like, since you back when the days when I created this, and now everyone starts using these, but I put it in. Actually, did I make it into? No, I didn't. This one, I think, was one of my prototypes back in the days when I drew this and then made a newer version of it. Trying to remember where everything is. If I want to draw digitally, I would need to do boat my boat. Why did I say boat? Dual boot my Stream Deck to have Windows and Linux. Oh, you don't have a computer? I mean, analog is not that. It's there. My laptop died a few. Oh. So now you rely on Steam Deck. I mean, now stuff should be like much cheaper than they were during the lockdown. When I bought my computer, I bought it on the highest of high prices. If I was able to wait like a few months later, all the parts was dropping the price. So I paid double the amount that I mean, I use it for everyday uses anyway, so can't complain. But I do also have my mobile tablet, which I usually use when I'm moving around. But I haven't been moving around, and I know there's some limitation. I know so because I'm used to having like more than one screen, so it feels like I was let's just say limited. But now that you tell me that your laptop died, yeah. Would you buy another laptop or would you go like desktop? I guess it depends if you're like, if you move around, then yeah, like you don't stay in one place. At least I have a dock so I can still play on my desk normally. Yeah. With my Steam Deck, I would not buy a laptop ever. Oh, okay. It runs games better than my laptop did, and I can play in bed on it. Basically like a Switch, but fatter and better. Apparently, Asus is making their own version of a similar to Steam Deck, but with more. They're still in prototype. Yeah, because I don't know if you watched, was it yeah, Rogue Ally. But it's using, was it Asus stuff? I don't remember. Not like I would be buying that. One back button hurts though, and not a touchpad or a touchscreen. So probably gonna cost like, yeah, that's true. They have not put a price on it. Yeah. That's the thing. If you don't need the certain technology, why go for more? Until that one breaks, and then you have to be like, yep, now it's time for me to decide. How much better it is. Missing a lot of features. Okay. Oh, staying by it. Oh, okay. He seems to be an advocate of the Steam Deck. There's a replacement kit for 50? Okay. That's the thing. Nowadays, technology is so breakable. They make things to deteriorate really easy. And if there are breaks, well, you better buy a whole. Yeah, that's true. I don't know much about those kind of items, so me, I'm always like, computer, give me my computer. Or once I get, if I figure out why I'm getting dizzy and all that kind of stuff, and better combat it, then I will. And also, I need to get better at being in crowded areas because ever since the lockdown, I have not been out and about. So my interaction with crowds have been a bit of me in panic mode. The anxiety stuff is basically repairable and tear downable, so you can open it and take the stick out separately and replace them in minutes. Oh, okay, that's good. So it's basically a mini desktop. Because like if you think about like laptops, is normally you can't really fix it unless you get a specialist to fix it for you. It depends on the laptops. Some are easy to open, some good. But they made it in mind with you fixing it and not buying new ones. Yeah. Because I was watching, was it Linus Tech Tips, and he was talking about, oh, I forgot what it was. It's like a laptop that has like, is modular in that sense that you can upgrade certain parts, pull out parts and change it around. Yes, that's it. And I was like, what? I would love something like that, but of course it's really expensive. Yeah, he was like going, he was so hyped for the newer framework, and he was like, I want this. He's so hype on them. But yeah, that's the kind of laptop I would like. I prefer things that was I could change rather than being like stuck with like, oh, you have to choose this laptop because it's got all the bells and whistles, but you can't change anything. You can't upgrade it. Saying that with my computer, I don't upgrade. I keep whenever I buy something, all the parts just doesn't gel with like maybe the new like brains motherboard is like derped out, and then everything else doesn't work with other things. So yeah, I have to be invested into it if you want to drop. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean he's making the money, so. So what games have you been playing? Like I'm about to go lay my maybe play Monster Hunter Rise. Lately Dishonored Honored 2. Okay. Monster Hunter Rise, I want to play that, but I don't have Sun Break. Horizon Zero Dawn has been very fun. Oh. Have that too. Yeah, because I only have Rise, the first part, on my Switch. I had considered like if they put like a proper like sale on Rise for the Steam, then I would go for that. It's a lot of money to sink in. Whereas the money could go to something else that's more useful. But yeah, you go and enjoy your Rise games. Really? But is that including the sunbreak? Because I remember, I know. Hold on. I think I bought. Actually, what did I buy? Oh no, I bought. Actually, I did buy the. No, there's no discount. I'm not looking at the thing. I did buy Rise on Steam when it was like on sale. Now that I remember, but there's no sale on Sunbreak. It's all good. It's on my wish list. Oh, damn, I didn't want to put that. I wonder why it says there's a sale on your side when I don't see it on mine. Very particular. Ah. Such as all the official line shop you can buy. Okay. Yeah, I don't really look at another site. No, I'm lazy, so I just let them search. Still, yeah, I know. I know me when I touch any Monster Hunter game, I'll be like, I've forgotten all the controls. How does one do this? You should have seen me when I started. I was getting slapped by. Hold on, is that the roly poly one? The badger looking one? My brain is trying to remember what it looks like now. Yeah. Why did I think of a badger when the largest badger ever? The one that keeps sitting down and always sitting on me. Because I'm always like at its butt. It does have a very badgery markings on it. Yeah, that's why I was like going badger. Brain just went badger. He just likes honey. And then the armadillo one, I always like make fun of its little when it does its roly on the side, and then when its arms goes out, I'm like, it's like the ta-da, kind of like a showmanship, kind of like ta-da. When I say it better in that way, it sounds better than ta-ta. Hold on, let me just save. I haven't saved in a while. But yes, Steam Deck has been real nice to have. Jesus. You have to Oh. At least you'd be like, yep, go on, I'm here. Tell me when you're ready. It's not even the case of like you message, say, yeah, I'm on my way, and then your friend be like, okay, cool. And then by the time you get there, they'll be ready, right? Or you give them fair warning, says, get ready, by the time I get there, we're going out. Even if you're not ready. As if you were the driver, then you would say that kind of stuff, right? 20 minutes walk to his place from me, and by the time I get there, he's still bit. Yeah, you get those kind of friends. It's the it would take me 5 minutes. 5 minutes later, no, 30 minutes later, that kind of thing. Are you even out yet? Nope. I know. I've experienced of one person who's done the I'll be out. I'll be there in half an hour. That kind of thing, and you're like, you do know that you live far away, and half an hour just gets you to your station, and that kind of thing, and another half an hour to get into the city, that kind of stuff. So I was like, when I went to him on, I had to fix a cabinet when I. It seems like your friend cannot live without you. Oh my god. A cabinet? Math is hard, okay? What? What does math have to do with cabinets? DIY stuff. What? If that was no math about you. Yeah. It's because I was talking to her on her landline while she was talking to her friend on her mobile phone. So the whole thing of her saying, "Hold on, let me just answer this call," and you'd be like, "You're at home. You do know that it's not going to take you that quickly, especially waiting for the bus." I do love throwing the chaplain. I mean, I do like the addition of how they make it so it throws onto my model. Because originally I used to use Capagen so the emotes would either fly up or down, but it never lands on me. It would be around behind me and all that. That was even when I was using my webcam. That was the Capagen on Stream Elements. But now with this whole thing of it being in my VTube Studio, it just hits me. Oh, yeah. You really are trying to throw those emotes at me. Actually, did I put a setting on how it flies on me? Let me have a look. Oh, that's the wrong place. Config. Dropper. Drop chance 100. Time seconds animation. Drop speed, gravity. Bounce. Emote size. A little bit harder. Chaos. Okay. There's no way of it to magnetize to me, my body. It's a little bit larger. It's not that bit, not large. I didn't go crazy. What? I mean, I could. I've never really like tested all of the functions on this thing. Let me have a look at this again. Where is it? Drop speed, emote size. Really? Oh, don't know if this is going to be a good idea. Okay, it's a little bit larger, I think. That's large. That's a little bit too large. I'm going to shrink it. Oh dear. There we go. Oh. Boing. Let me try and knock it off my head. A day like any other day, throwing light sticks at my friends. Were you here for this? Because I got TTS. Don't mind. This is just like in my.
Hello, Strombly.
My style stuff.
Well, I never.
So yeah, channel points redemption for Starflower to say something. You just feed it some lines. But with the current TTS that I have, you can only do 300 characters. If I go back to stream elements, which is like generic accents or language and accents, then those ones are a little bit more. Only, you think I can manage over 150? What? Of what? Is it? Eh? You said the current two tier Sony. You believe I can go over? Oh, okay. My brain was like, huh? for me, it's just like my brain. It's like nowadays I'm unable to like process as much quite late. Brain, what is it? It's because I also woke up early today. So brain is slowly malfunctioning. Don't mind me. Let me see. Do I want to keep it on one? I wish they had updated some of this stuff. No, I don't want a smoker version of Starflower. Kind of like that husky voice. I know there's something wrong with this proportion wise, but it's still good bass. I'm just taking it easy today. Like trying to create something from Longboy. I mean, if I did this, leave that one here. Let me see. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, my proportions a little bit whack. I know, so I'm not actually measuring it properly. I'm like looking at this, I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I'm see. I'll be ending soonish. Just gonna. I don't know what's with this leg that it doesn't feel right. Yeah, I'm gonna like do a little bit, and then call it from there. Those kneecaps are so skinny. What am I drawing? I think we can do that. Also, I've given him such long thighs. It's good time for some bit gaming. Gotta play some Apex. Okay. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy your late night gaming. I don't know why I say it. Gaming. Gotta retrieve my SSD from my laptop to hopefully get some of my campaign data back. I think it's better with accent star proof. But that accent, I don't know where it came from or where it's going. It's tired star. What? You almost pushed me down into the abyss of my table. Yeah, I am tired. The way I said table. Don't question it, roll with it. Oh, dear me. Oh, God. It's been a while. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening. What? Hey! Get off me! That one just rolled on me. Nope. 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 Oh, dearie. Mm. Good night. Where is that, Sergeant? Brain was like, what? Cause the you know what? It's getting worse and worse. My brain is definitely a bit fried. Okay. Yeah, I think it's because I'm like going over it and I'm like messing it up so much now. I'll definitely, if I look at this with fresh eyes, I'll be like, oh, damn. But not now. Okie dokie. So I am going to end it right here because I am not used to streaming since I haven't been streaming for the last 3 weeks. But yeah, it was a good start to hopefully a consistent thing. If not, maybe in the future I'll just like be like, I'm feeling great, I want to stream, and then I'll just switch on. All right, now we'll keep with what's was it the usual Tuesdays. But yeah, I'm holding my pen still. I'm not drawing anymore. Okie dokie. So I hope you enjoy this really random stream of me drawing random doodles. And yeah. Okay, I'm just derped out. My brain just kind of wandered. It's definitely telling me that I need to go. I didn't even get to show you my model, what I've done. Hour next time. Hopefully I'll get a bit more done during now and next stream. But anywho, stay creative. Have a good night. I know my brain. Have a good night. Stay creative for those who are in that little creative bubble. And keep healthy. Brain. I'm just I should go. I should go. Okay, guys. I'm going around in circles, so yeah. Take care, and I'll see you in the next stream. Good night.